talks about this book, I skip it, because one thing about booktubers, when they say it's not a spoiler, it's always a spoiler. I'm currently on page 182 and it's getting good. It's getting good. People literally get in their cars and both on their phones for like 20 minutes knowing that someone's waiting for that parking spot. This is why I don't leave the house, because people drive me crazy. And they get in their bread and they chilling with the vampire. So, you know, stay mad. Honestly, just stay mad. I got this up here. My desk looks crazy. I wish I could see what this desk looks like right now. Hello, booktubing world. It is I, Capri Nicole, and I'm back with another video. Hopefully this vlog is going to be short. I have already taken homage to the fact that I am a long reading vlog girly, but for anyone that enjoys shorter vlogs, I'm going to attempt to make this one shorter. I have so many things to show you guys. Okay, first things first, let's start with the simplest thing. Look at him. Hello. Let's take a moment. I found this really cute pumpkin when I went grocery shopping this morning, and I'm gonna name him Putt because I just feel like Putt really just fits the face. It really just fits. I'm so sorry. It really fits. He's so cute. Please. Okay? That's number one. Number two, I got some M&M sugar cookies, but they have like bats and pumpkins on them, so you know, they got me. They got me. It's okay. We're gonna cook these. I also got salted caramel hot chocolate. Tis the season. Tis the season. I am so happy. Like, literally, this is my favorite time of the year. I got my pumpkin earrings in. I don't know if y'all can see, but I got my pumpkin earrings in that my mom got me. Okay, camera, what you got going on, girl? So the final thing I need to show you guys is this book finally came. I'm going to be buddying reading this with Yanni from Literary Mosaic on Instagram. I talked about her before in, I think, the mid-year freakout tag, but she's one of my friends, so we're going to read this together, which I'm really excited for. And this is my 100th book of the year. Like, when I finish this will be my 100 books of the year. I've completed all my currently readings. I've wrapped up all my readings for vlogs. So this is going to be the final book. Well, not the final book, but this is going to be my 100th book, which is huge because I've only been reading books by Black authors this year. It was really important to me to expose myself to new authors, especially indie authors. I really want to support indie authors as well, which I really did with my Kindle. So I definitely am very proud of my reading year. I've been having a really successful reading year. My reading goal this year was 50 books and I've already doubled that. So I'm extremely thankful and I'm very happy with my reading so far. And I really just need to catch up on the reviews of the books, but I do want to, you know, give myself a little pat on the back for accomplishing that. And I'm excited to read my 100th book with you guys, which is going to be House of Hunger. This is by the author that also wrote Year of the Witching, which is one of my all-time favorite books. And this follows a black vampire. I don't need to know anything else. Every time someone talks about this book, I skip it, because one thing about booktubers, when they say it's not a spoiler, it's always a spoiler. Every single time. Every time they be like, it's not a spoiler, it's in the first 50 pages. Like, sister, I did not read them first 50 pages, so obviously it's still a spoiler. Every time I see a book that a booktuber talks about that I'm interested in, I skip it every single time. I'll finish watching the video, but I'm not getting spoiled by anything. I don't want to know anything about the book because I'm very impressionable. I want to go into it with my own views and my own clear head without anyone's opinions or anyone's not spoilers, you know what I'm saying? So I've avoided all spoilers from this book. I don't know much about this book. I'm really excited to pick it up with you guys. We're also going to be going to this, I guess it's like a sushi restaurant, but they do offer brunch until 2:30. It's like 30 minutes from me, so I'm trying to hurry up and get there so that I have enough time to eat. But I wanted to start trying different, you know, different restaurants in my city because life is so short and so unexpected. And I find myself, because I'm very comfortable in my house, I tend to fall into the monotony of just going to work, working out and then coming home. But there's so many restaurants and fun things to do within my city, so I kind of want to explore that. And I took you guys with me before to this lobster restaurant, and this time I'm going to take you guys with me to this sushi restaurant. Hopefully they're still offering brunch by the time that I get there. Hopefully it's not too busy. I've never been there before, but you know I'm gonna take y'all with me because y'all my best friends, so I'm gonna take y'all with me, of course. So we're gonna go there. We're gonna start our 100th book together, and when I come back, we're gonna set up my Kindle. So I'm actually gonna show you guys this now, might as well. I have a pop socket for my Kindle, which I don't know if you can see, but it's a cute little black cat. It reminded me of a doll, so I got it. It's really cute. It's a black cat and flowers, and I got this cute little hot pink case. And then of course my Kindle. I put a poll up asking you guys what I should name my Kindle, so we'll check that when I come back. Let's get on the road. I will see you guys at the restaurant. Bye. Yeah, I'm about to lose my mind. Like, I've been looking for parking for 20 minutes. This place that I'm at right now, I hate going to restaurants that do not have their own parking, like their own little business and their own little parking in the back, because this parking garage is so garbage. And the only time that it works is when there's multiple floors. They have like 20 restaurants over here and literally 2 floors for parking. And then the funniest is when people are looking for parking and people will come to their cars to leave and literally get in their car and just bullshit for like 10 minutes. It's like, okay, you walked to your car, you saw the amount of people that are in the parking garage, and yet you got a stop sign, and yet you decide to get in your car and bullshit for 5-10 minutes and hold that parking spot as someone's waiting to get into the parking spot. And the place that I'm going to, they close at 2:30. Bruh, I'm taking this spot. Back up. This person's leaving. They close at 2:30 and they reopen at 5 for dinner. But I found a parking spot because someone's leaving. But it just kills me how people literally get in their cars and bullshit on their phones for like 20 minutes knowing that someone's waiting for that parking spot. This is why I don't leave the house, because people drive me crazy. It's stuff like that. It's like if I'm getting in my car to leave a restaurant and I see that there's a ton of people waiting for a parking spot, I'm gonna leave so that they can have the spot. It's like, why would you sit in your car for 10 minutes and have that person waiting in order to get that parking spot? Anyways, I hope I get to this place and I'm able to order, because at this point they close in less than an hour. So that's fun. It doesn't take a lot for me to eat, but I don't know how long it takes to prep the food and everything. So I'm just hoping that I can still eat. I was this close to literally just leaving, and just I'm so annoyed right now. It took me 20 minutes to find a parking spot. 20 minutes. These people have a baby and they got in their car faster than I've seen anyone else leaving this parking garage. They literally got in there, they got the baby in the car, they got in their car themselves, and are good to go faster than I've seen anyone. Because I've been driving around for 20 minutes. Literally, they just got in their car and they're already pulling out and I can get in the spot. That shit is just, it's ridiculous. People are such assholes. This is where I'm taking y'all, but they close in 40 minutes, so hopefully they can still serve me. And I want something. Alright. Back in your basement, hometown, yeah, baby, I'm wasted on you. Not that we tasted. 1, 2, yeah, baby, I'm faded. Baby, I'm faded. Back in your basement, hometown, yeah, baby, I'm wasted on you. Not that we tasted. 1, 2, yeah, baby, I'm faded. Baby, I'm faded off of you. I want my hand as your necklace. You got my heart on your checklist, girl. I know that this is reckless. Is it wrong that I want you, girl? What a dream, what a dream, what a dream. Oh, shit. Yeah, Virgo girl, you're a queen, you're a queen. Yeah, I'm a hopeless
don't take me for granted. Better not leave me here stranded. I wanna be yours. Back in your basement, hometown, yeah, baby, I'm wasted on you, yeah, not that we tasted. 1, 2, yeah, baby, I'm faded, baby, I'm faded. Back in your basement, hometown, yeah, baby, I'm wasted on you, yeah, not that we tasted. 1, 2, yeah, baby, I'm faded, baby, I'm back in your basement, hometown, yeah, baby, I'm wasted on you, yeah, not that we tasted. 1, 2, yeah, baby, I'm faded, baby, I'm faded. Back in your basement, hometown, yeah, baby, I'm wasted on you, yeah, not that we tasted. 1, 2, yeah, baby, I'm faded, all for you.
You turn into the worst of me. Held on to every broken spot. I wish I never told you why I feel so close to us. Your hands still stained with colored dust. I've shot from all your brokenness. Still wish I never told you why I feel What is this?
Woo! Back from lunch, and I know I was getting really aggravated in the car, but I'm really glad that I went. I really just hate parking garages that are full and people not being courteous in those parking garages. That's all I'm gonna say on that. But I did end up finding a parking spot as soon as I started talking to you guys, so really low-key, y'all are my good luck charms, because as soon as I started recording, I found a parking spot. Somebody was pulling out. Aside from all that, child, we are on chapter 4 of House of Hunger, which is page 32. Yanni wants to split this in 3s, so I think I have to get to page 95 today. So far, I'm really enjoying it. I've been introduced to the main character. The main character's name is Marion, and she lives with her brother, who is a drunk and really mean and probably just down on life and just taking it out on her. Both of her parents died from tuberculosis, and she basically just works her ass off to provide for her and her brother, but she wants more. And she answers this ad she saw in the newspaper with one of her friends, and she decides to take it on. So the Blood Maidens are well known within the north, and there's 4 different houses. So everyone in her city knows what the Blood Maidens are, and they kind of look down on them, but they're very well off. They are secluded from society, not completely, but in a way. And they get in their bread and they chilling with the vampire. So, you know, stay mad. Honestly, just stay mad. But she ends up answering one of the ads asking for a Blood Maiden, and that's about as far as I've gotten. I really like the way that the author is set in the atmosphere, and there's just like small spooky things happening, and I'm just like really enjoying it. The character, I'm enjoying her as well. Excited to read more. I feel like once I get to just the 95 page mark, which is almost 100 pages in, that I will know more about the book and I'll be able to update you guys on that. Also, lunch was really great. I got a sushi roll. I don't remember what the name of it was. So for sushi, I got the Muay Thai, and it was super cute because it came with like this little castle, as you guys saw. And then for the lunch entree, I got the Ginger Queen, which was like, what was it, mahi mahi? Yeah, it was mahi mahi, and that was one of my favorite fish that I tried when I visited Hawaii. My family also lives in Hawaii, so I might go visit them eventually. If you guys ever see me go back to Hawaii, I love it there. My family lives there. I would love to go back again. But yeah, if you haven't seen my Hawaii vlog, then I'll link it up above so you can check it out. But mahi mahi was my favorite fish that I tried out there, so I've been missing that, and it was really good, but it wasn't Hawaii good, but it was still good. Anyway, it's time to set up our Kindle together. So I put up a poll a couple of days ago asking you guys what I should name my Kindle, because I've had her for a few months and I just love naming all my devices. I really want to name my camera and my laptop too, so I'll leave that up to y'all. But I asked on the community tab, and the options that I gave were Cassia, Blossom, Posy, Tulip, and Daisy. And Daisy was not getting no love. Like, she had 0 votes for the longest. And the winner is Blossom. So we are gonna name our Kindle Blossom, and I'm gonna set her up now. I'm gonna put her case on and little pop socket. I have a couple of stickers, but I have stickers that I've seen on online shops that I want to buy for my Kindle, so I will do that later. But I'm gonna put these all together and then do some editing and some more reading, and I'll check in with you guys later once I read more of the book. But Blossom is cute. Second runner-up was Casey. Casey almost won, and I really love the flower. It's like a yellow, really pretty flower. I would have been fine with that name too, but I like Blossom. Blossom is cute, and her case is pink, just like the Powerpuff Girl. You know, I wanted to go with a flower theme. That's kind of my thing. So let's set up the case together. Let me flip you guys around. Okay, guys, so we have our pop socket that literally has this little doll, and we have some flowers around her. We have our Kindle, we got Putt over here, and we have our case. So I just went with a simple raspberry case. I already opened it. Okay. Perfect. So, introducing Blossom. She came out so cute. What do you guys think? On the House of Hunger. So I'm currently on page 182, and it's getting good. It's getting good. This was definitely a slow book Like, I think the author was really focusing on like helping you get to know the character, getting to know the settings, and like really setting the scene. Like everywhere the character went, the scene was set very well. I feel like that was like the main focus. My favorite part of this book is definitely like the atmosphere, like spooky vibes, especially once you get to, yeah, right around the 150 mark. Like everything before that was more like atmospheric, setting the scene, getting to know the characters, getting comfortable with the setting, the world, and everything. Everything before 150 was like that. Everything after 150 is like dark, gruesome, bloody. There's just like stuff happening that's like very twisted and like alluring, and I just want to know what's going to happen next. At the start of every chapter, there is like a header that's like a little quote or a script from one of the other blood maids from a different house. So from my understanding, I think there's like 4 different houses. Our main character, Marion, is set in the House of Hunger. There's actually 27 houses, but there's 4 main houses. So at the beginning of each chapter, it'll say like different quotes from each blood maid. Like one of them said, "I'll never know evil so debased as my love for her. Cecilia, First Blood Maid, House of Hunger." They're each ranked 1 through 5. So like the 1 is like the main chick. She's like the number 1. She has like the biggest room, and she's like basically like the countess's like favorite. So Marion's like right on her neck. She on her throat for that spot without even trying, and it's so good. It's so good. I feel like the second half is, I'm definitely enjoying. I've enjoyed the beginning, but I feel like the second half is just really delivering with like the scariness, the spookiness. Like it's just so much like sacrifice and like just, it's good. It's giving. It's good. There's betrayal. There's like something happening in the background that we don't know about yet, and it's like really creepy. And Marion's asking all the questions because she's like, what the hell is going on? Like, somebody need to fill me in. But it's going good. I think I'm supposed to get to page 195, but I'm about to hang out with my boyfriend, so I'll finish those last like 8 or so pages tomorrow. But I'm basically on track. We split the book in 3, so I've been reading a lot per day, so I'm supposed to finish the book tomorrow. I feel like this is the first time I've read a book where I kind of want to like illustrate in it. Like I feel like the trend right now within the book community is kind of like drawing and doodling in your books, and I just get so nervous doing that because it's like, what if you mess up, or what if you don't like the picture? Like, I am not an artist, but like as I'm reading this, some of the quotes, like I see all these pictures in my head of like what I want to draw. So like maybe once I finish, I'll go back through it and like just doodle and just go through different things that I really enjoyed and that I saw like pictures in my head. And this will be my first book that I like draw in, so that'll be pretty cool. I kind of already started. I drew like a little night sky and a little moon, but there was some other stuff that I wanted to draw as well. So once I finish, I'll do that. But overall, it's going really good. So I'll check in with you guys when I finish.
Oh, my fingers fall, my hands untold, and can't be sold. My prayer is only if you call, I'll reach that jump. My will be done before I left here. Hold me down another minute, I know. If you're in touch with me, I'll give you my all. I went hard when I was in it. If I can be alive, then I'm wishing I'll forgive you. Find my wings, lift me up and turn me to something new. Find my wings in the time I have, as long as you keep.
What's up, y'all? Okay, so I'm just coming on here to close this vlog because the goal is to make this video 30 minutes or less, which would be a short video for me. I want to kind of have a mix of videos. I really enjoy making long videos, but I know everyone doesn't have time to watch long videos. So, you know, a little mix, some shorter, some longer is good. I finished House of Hunger, and it was 4 stars. You can see the tabs. You already know the tabs. And as I said in the last clip, I really want to like draw in this one, so I kind of want to like take my time and draw with this one during the week, because there were so many scenes that were in my head as I was reading this, and I would really enjoy drawing those things that I saw, like just little doodles, you know, nothing serious. I'm not an artist, but overall I gave this book 4 stars. The beginning was very slow. Like the beginning was slow. It was kind of like setting the world and giving you an idea of the surroundings and the characters and the history of that land, and it was just like a build-up. But once she stepped foot in the House of Hunger, there was just this like haunting feeling. Like it was like a haunting feeling of you just knowing something was wrong and knowing something was off, but not knowing what it was. And I kind of figured out one of the things, but not all of it. And it was a very, very, very good book. Like I'm going back, I was thinking of giving it a 5, but because the beginning was so slow, I want to say the first 100 pages was like the slower build up, and then everything after that was just like crazy. Like it was literally insane. I really enjoyed it. I'm glad that I enjoyed it, because I have not been having the best luck with like my anticipated books, but this one went really well. I had a great time at the restaurant, a really good time buddy reading this with Yanni, and I just everything about this experience was great. I really, really, really enjoyed this. It just was great. It was very dark and twisted and spooky and creepy, and just the like peppering and conversations around love and around obsession, and just like the female relationships, the found family, like everything about it was just, it was great. Like I like the main character. I love the setting. I just love everything about this. Like it was just so interesting, and it was really cool hearing about the history of the other houses, because I kind of wonder if she's going to make this a series or if she's going to end it with this one, because of the way that it ended. It really doesn't really need another book. My favorite part of the book was like the beginning of every chapter would have like an excerpt from like different blood maids from the House of Hunger or from the other houses. So it was really enjoyable. Overall, I gave it 4 stars. It's really like a 4.5. like the only reason it was lower was because the beginning was slow, but even that build up, it made sense. Like the world setting, the world needed to be set, so it happened for a reason. It wasn't all in vain. But this was a great read, my 100th book. I am very happy about that. And I also wanted to say, I know a couple of you guys were asking me like what video games I play on my Switch. I usually just play Animal Crossing. That's one of my favorite games, even though like the craze of it is kind of like over and people still play it here and there. But I love Animal Crossing. I just downloaded and set up the Disney Dreamland with you guys. It should be in this vlog. And don't make fun of me, but like my favorite, all-time favorite game on here is this like it's like this one game that I downloaded that has like basically every game that was like on Nintendo, and I grew up playing Nintendo 64, so I really play that a lot. I usually play Super Mario Brothers and Yoshi's Island. Like those are my go-to games on my Switch, because like it just brings back really good memories of just me and my Game Boy, and me and my sister staying up all night playing these games with my grandmother, because she loved it. And I just have a very distinct memory of the night that she set up her Nintendo 64 and we played Pac-Man all night, and I beat the Super Mario Brothers world, and that entire just memory surrounding that games are really, really good. So I really play on my Switch Yoshi's Island a lot, and Super Mario Brothers. Anything Nintendo 64 based or Nintendo based is usually what I spend my time on my Switch. But I also have Unravel, which is another game that I enjoy, but I'm trying to download more games. I've been finding more like cozy games or games that help with like anxious thoughts, you know, like organizing games or any type of games where it's like a lot to do. I've been trying to find more games like that, but for the most part those are the games that I've been playing a lot, and I've been trying to make more time to play on my Switch, because as you know, as an adult, life does get a little chaotic, a little bit busy, but when I do have time, those are the games I enjoy. If you have any game suggestions that are like cozy or like organizing games, I would really appreciate those suggestions, because I love my Switch. I love playing on it, and I would yeah, I would greatly appreciate the suggestions. But for the most part, that's basically the end of this video. I just wanted to close it so I would have time to edit it and get it up for you guys. But if you've read House of Hunger, please let me know how you felt about it. If you haven't read it yet, why haven't you read it yet? We have to talk about it. If you made it to the end of this video, please leave a vampire emoji. But thank you guys so much for watching. Always remember, read a book, keep your life interesting, and I will see you next time. Bye.